Drink.
There you go. All right. You ready to go?
Are we live?
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck it, dude. We're live. Let's do two of these. Sorry, I'm getting a drink on for my walk here. Namaste, my friend.
Sir, how are you?
Doing good, but Paul, how are you, sir? What you been up to tonight?
Oh, not a whole lot.
You ever heard of this guy Pablo Torre?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like this fucking guy. I don't like. I think like I'll tell you this, but I kind of like his show. He was talking tonight. I was listening to the show before we came on here about how fucking Michael Lombardi has basically stolen a couple million from UNC and got put on leave. Have you heard anything about this guy?
Yeah, yeah. The
He's
bar.
Belichick's boy.
Yeah. I heard some former employee got fired and they're blaming Lombardi for it. They filed an investigation, all that kind of stuff. But then a lot of stuff's been trying to come out as being like cheating and unprofessional and harassing people and stuff.
Dude, what is Bill Belichick doing to his legacy, bro? Like, why even? He could have retired on top, dude. You know, he could have gone out. Like, these guys don't know when to fucking. It's embarrassing, dude. It's embarrassing. Like, it's like you could say this about me. Like, I'm a radio broadcaster, and what am I doing now? But also, no, I get it. You could say that. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't have. I'm not trying to fucking. I was not Bill Belichick, dude. You know what I'm saying? I was not fucking Michael Jordan. I was not any of these guys who later on embarrassed themselves. Like even like right now, Trump in his second term, it's a little embarrassing because like it was once he came back and won, it was like holy shit, that was pretty cool. That hasn't happened since Grover Cleveland. But then it's like now it's just like selling Bitcoin and fucking grifting and it goes. It's not as cool. It's not as exciting, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy another one for tomorrow. I'm going to buy a new whole screen builder.
What you got going, Ralph? We got something going on back there?
Oh, just some background stuff. No big deal. Okay.
All right. So, but I'm just saying, like, Belichick, dude, he should have retired, bro. Don't you think?
Well, I think he got, they all got like an ego, and he thought, oh, after the Patriots fired me out, I'll have a job tomorrow morning.
Yeah, but
And
he went to, dude, the guys that succeed in the NFL and guys that succeed in college, they're not the same guys, dude. Like, Urban Meyer sucked in the NFL. Who was good in both? Maybe Jim Harbaugh was good in both, maybe.
yeah,
But then that's like
yeah,
it. That's one guy, right? That's one fucking guy. Is there anybody else did both successfully? Nick Saban sucked in the NFL. Even Nick
yeah.
Saban sucked in the NFL, dude.
I guess you could say Jimmy Johnson, but that was 30 years ago.
You're right. No, you make a good point. Jimmy Johnson, Hurricanes, and the Cowboys was 30 years ago, but minus fucking yeah, that was one of the only few, dude. Minus the other guy I just said, I forgot his name. Oh, minus Harbaugh,
Harbaugh,
Jimmy
yeah.
Johnson.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Johnson won a title, college and pro, didn't he? He won titles in both. Yeah.
I guess you could throw Pete Carroll in there.
Pete Carroll. Okay, so we got a few, dude, but
Yeah.
it's very rare.
It's like a handful,
It's usually a bad idea to
Yeah.
take an NFL guy and put him in college, or take a college guy and put him in the NFL. It's better to like promote like whoever, like promote somebody up in the ranks. Give them a boost or something.
Yeah.
Oh, they were gonna hire Belichick.
Yeah, Atlanta was gonna hire Belichick, but he wanted full control. He wanted the full control over the draft. He wanted to fire the general manager. And,
Well, and he had no business doing any of that. None.
yeah. So then he thought, well, I'll go to college for a year. I'll win over there, and then I'll come back to the NFL. Well, that didn't work out like he thought.
No,
But again, he's letting his girlfriend kind of call all the shots too.
Well, this is the other thing too. Every great man can get brought down by a young hot chick, dude. You see that happen. Because here's the thing. They might be successful in one area professionally, but personally, they're still going home and jerking off sad like the rest of us, So some young hot chick comes along, and fucking starts whispering in their ear, and suddenly they're like, "Oh, I feel less insecure about myself than I used to." And then these fucking sirens. This is like the Odyssey. I saw the Odyssey. These
Oh
sirens, these little hell demons, start whispering in these guys' ears and telling them a bunch like but they're really just trying to like run the. It's like Jordan, whatever her name. She's like the head coach of UNC. You know what I'm saying? She's the head coach, not him.
yeah, yeah,
And she's got no business being a head coach. And he's thinking with his dick. And when you're thinking with your dick, a 74, dude, if I'm still thinking with my dick at 74, shoot me in the head like Old Yeller did. You know what I'm saying? Like take me out in the back like Old Yeller and pop a cap in my ass, because you can't be thinking with your dick after like I'm 42. I'm getting a little old for that shit. You know, that's a young man's game, dude.
yeah, yeah. And like I know that like HBO was gonna do a whole like the Hard Knocks thing or whatever. And then the girlfriend's like, no, we don't want. Like the girlfriend basically told him no.
Yeah, well, that was actually one of the few smart things she did. We don't need to see Hard Knocks of UNC. Okay, nobody needs that.
Well,
And I didn't realize they fired Mac Brown for Bill Belichick. That's who they had before.
well, I think she was like, we want full control over like the edit and all that. And HBO's like, no, we get to have some say in what we put out and stuff.
These big name college coaches always end up being disasters. Deion Sanders for Buffalo. It was
Yeah,
cool when Shador was there and his other son was there. The minute his sons left, Deion's got to go, dude. You know?
yeah, he should have walked away after that. Right after that.
Because now Deion's embarrassing, Bill Belichick's embarrassing, and college football, you really should win like the first 8 games anyway, because they all just play cookie cutter, no bullshit teams, dude. College
Yeah,
football is barely football. That's why I don't watch it. Like a lot
yeah,
of people are like, "Oh, dude, college is like I love college football." I'm like, you love seeing 74-6 games. They get like this team just won 82-3. That's a fun game to watch my ass, dude. Like, what the fuck are we? And that's more than half the season, dude.
yeah,
And the playoffs in college suck. I never thought I'd say this. 4 teams was right. 4 teams is all you need in college playoffs, dude. You only need 4.
yeah, yeah.
You
But
get any more, and there's people that don't belong. Suddenly you got the UNC Knights, and we're like, oh, what are they doing there? You know?
yeah, it's like you got like Liberty playing Oregon. It's like 84 to
Yes,
2.
in a playoff game. You know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's like, but I think they're at what? They're at 12 right now. They want to go to I think 24 or something. It's crazy.
Yeah, they keep going the opposite. They need to either, and also, can we get rid of the bowl game names with the playoffs? We don't like the why are we still calling it the Orange Bowl, but it's really the first round of the playoffs? It's stupid. So either
Yeah,
restore the bowl system. Bowl system seemed to work, actually. The more I think about it, the bowl system seemed to work.
yeah,
Restore the bowl system, or just get rid of the fucking, or make the playoffs 4 teams again. You got to
yeah.
do one or the other, dude.
And we don't need the mayonnaise bowl, whatever that is.
I do not need to ever see the Hellman's Mayonnaise Bowl again. Never. I don't even like all the. That's what I was telling you about podcasters these days. All the ads,
Yeah,
all the minute. And this is really the real dreadful problem of the new media. Because people still act like the podcasts are not mainstream media. That is mainstream. Joe Rogan, I hate to break it to you, that's mainstream media. Okay?
yeah,
Pablo Torre, that's mainstream media. So like these guys are mainstream now. They're not the underground. The underground is like basically cable now. You want to go to the underground, start watching TNT at 11 p.m. at night, okay? That's the new underground. Going back to cable, going back to radio. That's where the underground's happening. You want underground? Read a newspaper, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the new underground. Not the internet. The internet's taken over our whole goddamn lives. And you have these fucking idiots who are like the host of the show. So the way it used to work, and the way it was more honest this way, is you'd have the broadcast side and the sales side, okay?
yeah,
And the broadcast side kind of was always in an argument with the sales side. They didn't want to read some bullshit ads. They hated live reads. They hated giving more time to the advertisers. They wanted more time for the broadcast. So the broadcasters were always kind of in a fight with the advertisers. They were kind of pitted against each other, right? And it
yeah,
created this tension where you didn't get all these goddamn shit ads, right? And
yeah,
so now, because there's no tension, because it's just make money, money, make money, 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 and it's like a dude who like is in his underwear in his house. Like all these people are in their houses too, Ralph. They're all in their living rooms or their basements or their like I saw this guy. He's a podcaster called Myron Gaines. I guess he's like a manosphere guy.
Yeah.
Literally, his living room is his studio, and he has like barely a house. Most of his apartment is for his business, and then he like sleeps in a broom closet with his girlfriend. And it's like, oh, you're a fucking loser, dude. You have no. Your whole apartment is a goddamn studio, and this is your life. All you do is just wake up and do this. You have no fucking life. And most of these online people have no lives. You know, Kill on ESPN, dude.
Who that?
Keith Olbermann, dude. Think
Oh
about it.
yeah.
Keith Olbermann. Keith Olbermann doesn't take shit from anybody. Keith Olbermann lost his MSNBC job because he wouldn't support the Iraq war, dude. Like, he's an asshole. He's really an asshole. But you need men used to be assholes. Like famous men, we need assholes back. Craig Kilborn, notorious asshole. Keith Olbermann, asshole. Now, Rich Eisen seems like a nice guy. He is good. So sometimes you could have a nice guy. But Rich Eisen probably worked with a lot of assholes. Skip
Yeah.
Bayless, asshole. Stephen A. Smith, asshole. You gotta fucking be kind of a dick and
Yeah.
like kind of demand things to be your way. Because then you won't wash other people's balls, you know, because you're too
But
busy washing your own balls, you know.
if you're too opinionated, ESPN will fire you or whatever, like that Ryan
Well,
Clark or whatever.
Well, you know, Ryan Clark had the same thing Max Kellerman problem. Like,
Yeah.
they really were being honest with the audience about what they
Yeah.
thought, you know?
It's like you never played, so you can't tell me about that. And they're like, ESPN's like, okay, you gotta go.
Yeah, no, they want to get, you either have to be like vanilla, like Scott Van Pelt, right? You have
Yeah.
to actually offer nothing. I can watch a Scott Van Pelt hosted ESPN Sports Center, and I will go, I don't know what just happened. I don't think anything, I think I just watched paint dry. You know, I saw his glistening bald head with his glasses, and he said words, but I don't think the words meant anything. They didn't actually deliver any message to me other than here's 30 minutes of content that you can just go to sleep to. And I'm like, no, I got movies for that. I got Tom
Yeah.
Cruise Oblivion. I can fall asleep in 5 seconds to Tom Cruise Oblivion. I don't
Well,
need
I
Scott
think
Van Pelt.
I think
And this is the thing. If ESPN had any common sense, they would fire McAfee tomorrow. They would hire Skip and Stephen A. This should be ESPN's lineup. Morning block, Stephen A. and Skip. Okay, cold pizza. We're bringing back our cold pizza, okay? Then middays, Rich Eisen, dude, okay? Then we carry that into SportsCenter in the afternoon. Keith Olbermann, Craig Kilborn. We're bringing them back, dude. And it's like just two assholes ranting about the sports. And
Yeah.
and then late nights, you know what we bring back late nights? Round the Bend or whatever it was, the Tony Kornheiser guy. We bring back Round the Horn, dude. And that's
Yeah.
ESPN's entire lineup, but beginning to end, dude. That's a lineup. Right now, we got I swear to God, I heard it the other day. I think McAfee's working on an album. He's working on a 15-song musical album, and I'm not sure I heard this correctly. I think he said it's going to be titled Diarrhea, and I'm like, oh my God! First we get Dookie, now we got Diarrhea. Is McAfee trying to? I once thought he was like the future of sports, bro. When he was doing the podcast, I liked it, dude. When he was doing that podcast and like kind of like it was kind of in their basement. Remember they had that little basement they were doing that podcast in and
Yeah.
shit? And it felt a little outlaw, a little out of control. And now it's like,
Well,
Pat, dude.
he would actually like on satellite radio. I guess you can get away with more on satellite radio, and then he got it with ESPN, and you know how that goes.
Well, exactly. This is what I'm saying. Like, it's like the minute you become corporate, you lose your edge, dude. The minute you take that money, you
Yeah.
lose your edge. I always it's like I was reading today about Nietzsche. Nietzsche, the philosopher in the 1800s, who wrote
Yeah.
the book of Good and Evil. He died young, sick, and he only sold 500 copies of a book that later on became so huge. Only in his life, he only sold 500 copies of this book. Edgar Allan Poe died of like liver cancer in a ditch, dude. Okay, he got drunk, ended up in a ditch and died. Like artists, the artist used to be like Van Gogh cut his ear off, dude. Cut his fucking ear off. Like artists, like I saw Salvador Dali on the Dick Cavett show. I didn't know what he was saying. He's kind of like an insane person. And I thought to myself, that should be artists. Artists should be insane. Artists should be a little penniless. Like the minute fame and money and riches come in the picture, you're no longer really an artist anymore. You're like a corporate stooge, you know?
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
mean,
It's very
it's all
frustrating.
it's all these content creators. You know, content creators they want to get all the views, and then they get the whatever comes with that. You know.
One, it's because nobody's making art anymore. Everybody's more interested in making content
Well,
and not making art, dude.
a lot of it now is just like reaction stuff. It's like, oh, let me watch this video, or let me react to this or whatever. You know.
Not only is it a reaction, it's sometimes a reaction to a reaction of a reaction to a reaction. Like these people don't even bother. I don't think they prep anymore. I don't think they get the clips together. I think they just click, like, Google it, click a link, and just start talking over somebody else's fucking video, dude.
Yeah.
It's lazy. It shows, and it's not like, what do I got to say? Like, what do? We pop the mics open, we talk shit. But it's like, I'm not trying to, like, deliver. I do this so I don't fucking kill myself, basically. Okay, you know
There
what
you
I'm
go.
saying? I don't do this for any. I don't do this selfishly, and it's not like we get a bunch of views or anything. I do this selfishly because this is how I keep from fucking losing my shit. Okay,
Yeah.
so, like, that's what, if you're gonna do something, do it for reasons of shit like that, not
Yeah.
for, like, clicks, not for clout. Like, I don't even know what that fucking word means. I don't like it. I don't like that word, clout. And everything's so performative. Don't you feel like everything's, like, a little bit fake now? Everything's a little bit fake. Like, you never know if anybody's being real with you anymore, you know?
Well, I know like a lot of people that were in radio that got their podcast. They're like, well, I still have all my radio sponsorships, so let me just bring them to the podcast.
Yeah, I guess. But again, like like, if you're doing it to make money, you're not doing it to actually do anything. You're
Yeah.
just doing something to make money. And you can do anything to make money. You can clean toilets to make money. That's a more honest way, honestly. That's a more honest way to make money. Or you can grift. And I feel like we are in the largest, like, they called it, like, remember the late 1800s, called the Gilded Age? And a
Yeah.
lot of these, like, left-wing Looney Tune, like, DSA motherfuckers are like, we're in the Gilded Age again. We're stopping the robber barons. Shut the fuck up, dude. There's no robber barons. There's no oligarchs. It's America with a bunch of rich fucks. This has always been a bunch of rich fucks, going back to the Gilded Age. But this age now, and also, like, the people that are saying that are also grifting me. Like, if the people were saying that weren't also grifting me, but the people that I hear go, oh, dude, we got to stop the robber barons and oligarchs. And then they go, subscribe and like and comment and donate to my GoFundMe. And I go, oh, you're also a grifter. You're just mad that they're out grifting you. All you're mad about is they're better at grifting than you are.
Yeah.
So there's no robber barons. There's not even really oligarchs. There's rich fucks. There's always been rich fucks. And there's always been poor people. There's always been kings and subjects. It's not that different from, like, 400 years ago. It's not that different from 1,000 years ago. There's the masses, and there's the people who run shit, okay? And that's how it works. So instead of being a retarded person going on and on about, like when people say oligarch, don't you think, like, oh, they like that word because they think that's a big word. They like to say that word because it's a very smart, erudite word. I said oligarchs, and I said robber barons. Look how intelligent I am with my big language. Fuck you, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And if you're vitamin water and you want to sponsor this rant, here you go.
Exactly, Ralph. Hey, fuck it, dude. This is why I call into your show. This is why I don't have a show anymore. You can do whatever you want with this show. As long as you allow me to come here and do this, you can literally make this all look hypocritical. You can right now at the end of this whole thing, because I hang up and disappear. You do whatever you want with your platform, dude. You created this, you built this, you do the work, you edit it, you do whatever you want to do with this to make yourself right in your heart.
Yeah.
I am just a guy calling into your show, dude, because
Yeah.
that enables me to be Pontius Pilate, right? That
Yeah.
enables me to wash my hands of the dirtiness of this shit.
No, I agree. With a lot of what you're saying. Like it doesn't feel as real, when they do that. But I'm trying to also not have to go back to a radio station or not have to, rely on somebody else's, whatever. So
I
and
get it,
someone,
dude. I get it. But
eh,
maybe we should all be trying to figure out, because I feel like right now it's moving towards no one. There's jobs are over. Okay, jobs are over soon. Jobs are done soon, and money. So I really think this is how it's going to work. At some point, there's going to be like 6 companies in the whole world. There's going to be like 6 companies in the world, okay? And they're going to be like combo companies. It's going to be like the company that owns Ozempic is going to also own AI, is going to also own like the gas companies. Like Exxon, AI, and Ozempic are going to get together, okay? They're going to form one giant company. And then I think worldwide we can afford about 6 to 7 of those. There's going to be about 6 to 7 of those companies. And then those companies are going to control everything. And they're gonna like say to us, hey, you guys like Timu, you guys like your little packages at your house, you like getting your packages. We will give you each $1,000 a month, and we will give you a cube to live in. We'll give you like a little cube to live in,
Yeah.
and we'll give you $1,000 a month in your cube. It's gonna be a jail cell. They're gonna give us a 4x4 jail cell, and they're gonna give us $1,000 a month as a stipend. But here's the catch: you have to spend. We'll even give you food. They'll give us gruel. We'll get gruel served to us, like Oliver Twist. Please, sir, can I have some more, Elon? Elon, please, sir, can I have some more gruel? Thank you for my $1,000. And nobody's gonna complain because what you get to do with that $1,000? All the Timu you can buy, dude. That is like actually that's your job now. Your job is to take the $1,000 stipend you get from the 6 companies that run the world.
Yeah.
In your prison cell, and you get on your screen. Everybody will get a free screen, okay? You get on your screen, and then you order as much packages as you can to your little prison cell. And then eventually you're gonna look like a hoarder. You're gonna look like that lady from Labyrinth who had all the trash. That's what everybody's gonna look like. That lady. They're gonna live in a little hole filled with cardboard boxes. We're gonna be homeless. We're gonna be like homeless people. We're gonna be living in cardboard boxes with our little trinkets and our little gadgets, and everybody's gonna be watching Dungeon Crawler Carl, and then everybody's gonna be talking about some kind of distraction, some kind of fiction, some kind of reality TV show. And they don't even need the race war anymore. The race war is going to be gone. The cultural divides are going to be gone because we're all just going to be the same. We're all going to be We're all going to be on Ozempic. We're all going to be on SSRIs. We're all going to be taking Thorazine and drooling on ourselves and looking and staring at our screens and spending our $1,000 a month in our prison cells in Timu. That's where this is headed if people don't get their heads out of their asses. And I think people want this, Ralph. I think people want it. I think right now, if I were to tell some of my friends, hey, listen, I'm going to give you a 4x4 box to live in. I'm going to give you $1,000 a month free. You don't have to worry about bills anymore. You don't have to go on any job anymore. Your entire job now will be to order things from Timu, from your prison cell, and just get as many boxes as you can into your little hole. And I think a lot of people would listen to that and go, do I get free gruel? And I go, yes, you get all the gruel you can eat. All the gruel your little fat ass can eat. You can just slurp it up. And you're not even going to be hungry because you're going to be on Ozempic. You're not even going to be hungry. You're not even going to want to eat because you're going to have no stomach because you're going to be taking Ozempic constantly and enriching the pharmaceutical companies. So I think that's how it ends up. I think it ends up with about 32 people who are living a great life, like 32 people from this 7 companies living a great life, living like kings, and then a bunch of subjects in their little holes, and no one's going to complain, Ralph, because everybody wants this. Everybody wants this because they're lazy and they're sick and they're ill and they're corrupt and they're just materialistic and they signed up for the program. It's like the people say, I was thinking about this the other day. You know how many people say touch grass? Were we talking about this the other day, Ralph? People saying touch grass?
Yeah.
How many of those people say touch grass? You think touch grass?
None
How
of
many?
them. None
None
of
of them. None of them. They say it in their little fucking cubicle. They say it. Look, Ralph, look at this shit. Ralph, look. Watch, Ralph. Watch. It's fucking. Can you see the grass? Can you see the grass, Ralph? It's
them.
grass. It's fucking. I kiss it. Oh, I kiss the fucking grass. And these bitches, they don't even know this shit. There's a moon up there. There's stars up there. There's a big fucking sky, and no one, Ralph, I just kissed grass in public. Do you know how many people are outside to see me do that? Zero, Ralph. Do you know why I can do these podcasts where I just rant in these fucking streets and roam around? Because no one is outside anymore, Ralph. No one leaves their little, if they do go outside, they go outside for about 5 seconds, and they try to rush to their car so they can drive to their place so they can rush inside again. No, these people don't know shit, Ralph.
Well, it's a
I
lot
think
worse now. It's a lot worse now that nothing is 24/7 anymore. Like after like 11 o'clock, everything is done.
you're right, and dude, Ralph, I miss 24/7.
That's crazy.
I miss being able to go to Walmart at 3 in the morning and buy eggs. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And I thought, this is how dumb I am. I thought post-COVID, I thought we would get 24/7 back. Okay? I didn't realize that people would go, no, that's gone forever. I didn't realize that HEB and Walmart would go, nah, remember those golden era, the golden days of the 24-hour grocery store? That's over. Remember the golden era of the 24-hour Walmart? That's done, dude. It's over.
Yeah, it was especially like at midnight. Oh, hold on, we gotta switch our computers over to the next day. You
It doesn't
know,
even make it a midnight, dude. Ralph, I'm rushing right now. It's 9:53. I'm rushing right now to get HEB before 11, dude. Before 11, they shut that shit down.
that's
It's
wild.
like, who's even in bed at 11? These motherfuckers are going to bed before me.
So somehow they found out. Well, we can save money, and we can have less people, I guess, in the store and all
That's
that.
and honestly, I do think also, I think the only reason there's produce in grocery stores anymore is just to look like they're still a grocery store. I don't think anybody buys produce because right now there's this giant argument online about $20 burritos. Okay, and it's only on the right, so it's on the conservative side. So I like to make fun of my liberal friends. I also make fun of my conservative friends because if you're liberal or conservative, I think you're retarded. If you're anything with a label, you're a fucking retard. So fuck your label, bitch. Get rid of it. So anyway, I'm on too much fire tonight, Ralph. So anyway, so what I'm
You're
saying
hot.
is,
You're
I'm
hot.
hot. I'm hot, dude. So what I'm saying is that there's a giant argument about $20 burritos,
Yeah.
whether people should have to pay $20 per burrito. Well, I'll tell you this: if you were to go to the produce section, you could eat 42 tomatoes, okay, for 12 cents, bitch. 42 fucking. You could eat a cucumber, a big ass fucking cucumber, 49 cents. Also, here's the crazy thing: in the world where they got rid of the penny, this is the crazy thing. You can spend, if you put in 50 cents on a 49-cent cucumber at HEB, it spits out a nickel. You get a nickel back. So you're making 4 cents on a cucumber. You make 4 cents on a cucumber. So,
So
no, it's crazy. That's a real thing that happens, Ralph. If you
yeah,
spend, so you
I know.
get
I was like, you go somewhere and the cashier be like, "Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do when I run out of pennies."
exactly. So they got rid of the penny. So now you can grift the penny. You can grift it.
Yeah, yeah,
So you can get there's what my point is people are spending $20 a burrito because they don't know they don't eat produce. They don't eat raw fruits and vegetables. There's so many. I swear to God, I had it for the first time in a long time this week. I had a pear. I haven't had a pear in a long time.
yeah,
And there's something about realizing, and it was a pear from a friend's tree. Okay, it was not a pear from the grocery store even. It was somebody whose neighbors had a pear tree, and they have an abundance. Because if you grow, fucking idiots, if you grow food, you have an abundance. You live in abundance if you grow your own food. Which
yeah,
we said no, we don't want to grow our own food. Please let the cigarette companies team up with the food companies and the pharmaceutical companies and let them poison us all. Please let them poison our food and poison our water and poison everything. So mostly, like most of the people we see are all poisoned. Okay, most people that exist in this world are poisoned.
yeah,
Even me, I even eat poison. We all. It's impossible not to eat poison. In this world, you cannot not eat poison because everything is poisoned. So point is anybody who's arguing about the cost of a burrito is not buying fresh produce, okay? It's
yeah,
cheap and it's abundant. And that's why I think it's like a loss leader now. The same way that back in the day when I worked at Radio Shack, we would sell iPods, but we made no money on the iPods, none. The iPods we would lose money on. Then we would sell them the batteries, right? You sell them batteries, you're making money hand over fist on the batteries.
yeah,
So produce is it's to allow a grocery store to pretend like it's a grocery store and not just a convenience store. That's what produce is for. It's a facade. It's fake. No one's in the produce section. No one goes to the produce section. No one eats anything fresh produce. They don't do that. They're just going straight to the frozen foods
yeah,
and straight to the cans and straight to the chips and straight to the sodas. And that's why I fully support them getting rid of all that on the Snap deal. I support them getting rid of all that because I dated many a girl on that Snap card, and
yeah,
it is fun. When you have a Snap card, I'll tell you this: it's like the minute that Snap card gets loaded, it's like free money, dude. Free money, free money. What are we gonna buy tonight, dude? You're getting lobster. You're getting Dr. Peppers. You're getting anything you want on that Snap card, dude.
yeah,
And you're not feeding your kids with it. Most of these women that I dated that had the Snap card, it was not about getting their kids could have like all the fruit snacks they wanted. They were just getting their Dr. Peppers, their steaks, their shrimps. So it's not a good system. It's a bad system.
It is
We're
a
gonna have to
school
bring.
night, by the way. It is a school night. It's
Well, yeah.
back.
And by the way, we're about to go in this grocery store together. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm talking to my phone, and I hate people who do this shit.
Bums,
But
don't
we're
worry.
about to
Bums,
fucking
don't
do
worry.
it.
We'll take a break. We'll take a break now.
No, we'll fucking do it, dude. But I'm just gonna be in and out. But like, I might be a little more quiet than normal. I might be a little whispery. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go.
Yeah. All the people who are doing Ozempic, they wouldn't do the COVID shot, but they'll do that. They'll do that
Well,
shot.
no, everybody will do Ozempic. And what's crazy is if you listen to people who are on it, okay, now they're not just prescribing it for weight loss. And the other thing is people like fat people who get on Ozempic and lose the weight, they don't realize the minute you get off of it, you're a big fat piece of shit again. Okay, you're just right back to that. So if you want to truly lose weight, there's one way to do it. It's called eating right and it's called exercising.
Yeah.
But nobody wants to do. Everyone wants the shortcut, right? Everyone wants the shortcut. So now eating right and exercising has become take this pill. Because that's all anybody wants to do in this country. Take a pill, take a pill, take a pill, dude. I'm going to flip the camera so you can shop with me. I'll still talk to you, okay?
Okay.
Let's see how to flip this fucking camera.
What was that show that was called? It was called like they get a grocery basket and they'd get a
Oh,
grocery.
supermarket sweep?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of a supermarket sweep thing.
Um.
Here we
Wait.
go. We're just getting some quick taco stuff, buddy.
Good deal.
Need a little shredded lettuce, Boom.
As long as it's not from California.
What's that?
I said as long as it's not from California.
Ralph, I'm not even worried about it, Ralph. You think I'm worried about it? Ralph, I'm a guy who allows myself, I'll tell you a lot of things I do. I do a lot of things people consider gross.
Yeah.
But I do them because I'm about preserving my immune system. I'm about letting my immune system like actually work on itself, you know?
Yeah.
That radical idea of like, oh, if I let germs into my system, I'll actually be stronger for it, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna show you a few things. Number one, we're recreating just the Taco Bell tacos tonight. That's all we're doing. Nothing
Okay.
special, right? We're recreating soft tacos from Taco Bell. That's all we're doing. Now I'm gonna show you my favorite thing to get. Nobody knows this exists. This is the cheapest meat you can get. Nobody talks about it. I mean, I'm giving you grocery tips right now, Ralph. Let me find this cheap meat. It's great. It's a great thing. And again, it's hidden. It's hidden because they don't want you to even know this is a real thing. Where's it at? Here it is. Nope, that's not it. Hold on. No. Hold on. It's going to be here. Give me a second. It always takes a second to find because they hide it. They literally hide it from you. They don't want you to know it exists. It's what they call the man, Ralph. I always talk about the man. Nobody talks about the man. I talk about the man almost every episode. The reason I talk about the man is because I hate the man still. They do. Okay, here it is. Ralph, check this out. This is $1.95, okay?
Okay.
The reason it's cheap, no added colors and no preserve. This is gray. This is gray turkey, okay? This is gray.
Yeah.
When you squeeze this out of the tube, it comes out like the color gray. And so they give it to you for $1.95 because over here, same bullshit, but with colors and nonsense. Check this out. $1.99. Here's a tube of bullshit with all kinds of bullshit in it. $5.79. So this is where idiots are just idiots. This is again where the 20. I agree. I hate to admit I agree with like Ben Shapiro, but I agree with him. If you're buying a $20 burrito, it's because you're pretty much a retard, dude. You know, like I know I've been saying that word too much. I should say that word less, but it's because you are, dude. I mean, I hate to say it, but it is because you are.
It's a relevant word when applicable.
By the way, Ralph, at some point I'm just gonna die on you, okay? So like then just hang up, or the podcast is over when I die, okay?
Okay.
Let's see here. I just want some shredded cheese, some decent cheese. Mexican blend, $1.97. Boom. Okay, now watch this. We'll go to tortilla, and I'm not even gonna make tortillas tonight. But if I want to go even cheaper, I could make like 1,000 tortillas with flour, right? I could. But right now tonight we're going cheap. We're going quick because it's late. I want to eat. $1.24. There you go, Ralph. How about that? This is 20 count.
At Taco
Or
Bell,
10 count.
this is your future consultant right here.
Yeah, here you go. $1.54. There's your tortillas. So your tortillas, your cheese, your lettuce, your meat. That's everything you need. Now we're just gonna go get some quick little salsa here, international food salsa.
There you
We're gonna
go.
get a little Taco Bell sauce for probably less than $10, dude. That's 10 tacos for me for less than $10. So this is again easy. Anybody can do it. You just have to try to actually use your brain and not try to like nurse off the teat of the government like a little loser. All right, here we go.
There
Hot
you
sauce,
go.
boom. Buck 48, even better. Hold on. Buck 48 with a coupon. Bam. Let's see if we get out for less than $10, Ralph.
Okay.
That's a whole night's worth of food for me, dude. That's more. That's actually like 3 days worth of food for me. So let's see how much 3 days worth of food for me is.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm dying fast, Ralph. You're gonna lose me soon. We're gonna 40 minutes. Well, I think we'll make it an hour. I think we'll make it an hour, Ralph.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's get here. Let's get in. Let's get out. We're in public. I hate public. The only thing I hate about public, it's not that I hate people. I hate public because you're exposed. You know.
Yeah. And
There's.
all the public places have gone corporate with the gray floor and all that.
Oh yeah. All right,
Walmart,
Buck 97. Let's
HEB,
see if we
and
make it. Let's see. Buck 97,
there you go.
351, 549, 738, 933. But wait, that's not all. Pay now, coupon, 50 cents, 883. Hold on, card. Boom, boom, boom. Trying to get my camera switch right. And there you go, Ralph.
All right.
883. Now let's say I'm not a single guy, right? Let's say I have a family of 5 at the house. Well,
Yeah.
I still just fed a family of 5 dinner for the night. 883, dude. So it's just like don't be dumb,
Yeah.
learn how to shop, and then you won't have these problems. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. You
that's the
gotta
main
be.
thing. And also don't be picky. You know, if you're always wanting chicken tenders with every meal, well, we're gonna run into some issues. Okay. If you want a little tendies, I need my tendies. I need my Whataburger. I need my Dairy Queen. I need my McDonald's every day. Well, okay, dude, you get what's coming to you. It's your fault. You'll be poor forever, and you get what you deserve. That is what you deserve. If you're a subject of the king and you're not trying to figure out how to do better and be better and like grift on the king,
Yeah.
if you're not trying to figure out how to work around the system and you're just accepting your little medicine and you're just taking it like a good little soldier, well, it's your fault, dude. It's your fault. The only thing, this is the truest thing about democracy. The only people to blame in a democracy for the government sucking are the people. It's not the government, it's the people that voted the government. We allowed you guys to vote. It was a mistake. We must all admit now, allowing people to vote was a mistake. We allowed people to vote. It was a mistake. And so now we get like a lot of problems. We get a lot of problems. And everybody complains like they're a victim. Well, you victimize yourself. So if you shoot yourself in the foot, am I going to feel bad for you? No, dude, I'm not going to feel bad for you. You shot yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Ralph?
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I being extremist, Ralph? Is this extremist shit?
No, you're being like. No, you're making a lot of sense because people get too comfortable with a certain lifestyle and they refuse to change it no matter if it's better
They're
for them.
greedy. They're greedy and materialistic, and they want and want and want, and they never know how to have like let their bellies be full. It's like here's an odd idea: have a full belly. Okay, you don't need more all the time. Be happy with one TV channel. Be happy with a few things to eat that are cheap. Like just be content. You don't need to have everything all the time, all at once. Okay,
Yeah.
that's too much. And also, this is a great argument against like comfort and convenience, because the thing is, Do we not live, Ralph? As much as people hate these United States, do we not live in one of the most abundant countries in the world, in the whole world? Like we're not maybe Switzerland where we get cradle to grave taken care of, but like in America, shit is pretty abundant, isn't it? Like we're not fucking Congo, are we? We're not the Congo. So if you're here, you got it pretty made in the shade, dude. I have said the craziest shit on the show. You know I couldn't say this shit in Europe. The shit I say
Yep.
shit in Europe, this motherfucker's in jail, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
I think the world kind of showed how good America is when they came down for the World Cup, and they're like, "Oh, this is amazing! Everything's so much more here. We get so much more food. Everything tastes better."
dude, we're the land of titties and beer, bro. We're the land of titties and beer. Best titties, we got the best beer. We fucking have a good time. We are the Wild Wild West still. But it's like we're the Wild Wild West, but we're trying to be like polite. We're trying to be Mary Poppins. We're not Mary Poppins, bitch. We're goddamn Wild Bill Hickok. We're fucking, we're Shanghai Noon. We're not Sound of the Music, okay? So stop trying to be Sound of Music. Be Grease. Be Danny Zuko. Be Olivia Newton-John. Let's have sex in the summertime when we shouldn't, with people we shouldn't, okay? Let's make mistakes. Let's wear jackets that are hot in the summer when we shouldn't and do the grease dance and who put the bop in the bop shabop, who put the bang in the bang shabang. Because that is America, dude. Let's put the bop in the bop shabop. Let's stop trying to be better than that. We are wild people. We are a feral country. That is a good thing, dude.
Yeah. And I bet.
This is my last thing. I'm on 4%. I got to say this before I forget.
Go for it.
I'm sick and tired of people bashing the Jews, dude. I'm sick and tired. I mean it. I mean it. Because here's what's happening right now. Everybody's attacking Israel, which I agree with. I don't like Israel for shit. But Israel is not the Jews, okay? It's different, okay? Adam Sandler is like a Jew, okay? You think Adam Sandler is like an evil guy or is he a cool guy? We need Adam Sandler to do another Hanukkah song so badly. We need a new Hanukkah song so Adam Sandler can remind all these idiots on the internet that the Jews are different than the Israelites. The people in Israel, and not even just all the people in Israel, like this one specific, this is where people, like binary thinking and painting with broad strokes is dumb. There's a political party in Israel called the Likud Party. The Likud Party in Israel. It is Benjamin Netanyahu's conservative, and not just conservative, very conservative, right-wing, nationalistic, racist political party. But it's a very specific thing. It is not Jews. It is not Zionists. It is not even Israel. It is the Likud Party members. And they are problematic. They're very problematic. But when you start to, like, what's happening now is people use, like, when they say Zionist or when they say Israel, they're really attacking all Jews, dude. They're attacking all of them. And it's very it is anti-Semitic. It is fucked up. And they've done it to such a degree that even me, I don't like, by the way, you think I support a fucking genocide? I don't. I don't support a genocide. I don't support what's happening in Palestine. I love the Palestinian people. Jesus was a Palestinian. People forget that shit. People don't talk about that. Jesus, our great Jesus, the Rabbi Jesus, was a Jewish Palestinian rabbi, okay? A Jewish Palestinian rabbi. But, like, I do not want the shit that's happening to the Palestinians is fucked up. I can say that. But I can also say in the same breath, which apparently is very hard for anybody on the internet to do, I can say I love Jewish people, and I love the Jews, and I know to a large degree that our country was shaped by ideas that not even started with the Jews. The Jews got all their ideas from the Persians, who got all their ideas from Babylon, okay? So it's like Babylon goes to Persia, goes to Israel, and then goes to the United States. And my main problem is with the Protestants. I don't like the Protestants. I do not like the Protestants, okay? Protestants and evangelicals are like the worst Christians. Have you ever seen those little buddy Jesuses all around the place? The little bitty Jesuses all of a sudden? The little cartoon Jesuses?
Yeah.
That's why I love Islam. I love Islam because you know what you would never get in Islam? Little cartoon Jesuses all over the place. Like they would not do that shit because they respect their religion. They take it seriously. And these Protestants, not the Catholics take their religion seriously. The Orthodox take their religion seriously. But the Protestants, they want to make Jesus a cartoon character. And to me, he's a very important figure in history. And he is not to be desecrated with a little cartoon character, okay? It's not cool, dude. You know what I'm saying? Or do you think it's cool? Do you think it's cool to make Jesus a little cartoon character? You like that?
No.
You like little cartoon buddy Jesus? You like little cartoon buddy Jesus?
They actually kill for if you make a cartoon of Jesus.
Yeah, that's what the Islam would do. Islam would fuck you up for that shit, dude. That's why I love those people.
Yeah.
I love Islam because they take their shit serious, dude. They take their shit serious. I respect that. Anybody takes their shit serious, I go, oh, I respect that.
Yeah.
Like, I respect that. But people who are like turning, I have a Bible in my house.
Yeah.
It's called the Kids Sports Bible. And it is like about football meets religion somehow. And it's animated with football characters portraying the Bible stories. Like Noah's like a place kicker, okay? Like I don't think Noah should be a place kicker. I'm sorry. I don't think Noah should be a place kicker. I think that's like sacrilegious, dude.
Yeah.
You know? I think that's what they would call blasphemy. The same way people get mad when I say goddamn. When I say goddamn, it's a curse word to me. It doesn't mean anything. But the same way people get mad about that or offended about that, that's how I get when I see cartoon Jesuses, okay? When I see Moses as a tight end, I go, this is not good for anyone.
Yeah. That's a bit.
And Islam would, and you and I both know, Islam would never do that.
No. That's true. They wouldn't. They would not stand for it.
They would not stand for it.
Because they have morals, like you said, they have morals, you know.
They have an ethic, they have a foundation that they say what you want about them. They take their shit serious. You know what I'm saying? They take their shit serious.
Yeah.
And I respect the fuck out of that. And I'm don't you ever look around and just get tired of all the Jew bashing going? Don't you just say, what happened? Why do we know? Like Sarah Silverman, one of the funniest, hottest chicks I've ever seen. When I was 17, I wanted to fucking marry Sarah Silverman. She's a Jew? Am I supposed to not like her? The little blossom girl from Big Bang Theory, Miyam Bialik? Am I supposed to not like her? She's a Jew. She's cool, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool. It's cool to be a Jew. It's cool to be a Muslim. It's not cool to have a cartoon Jesus. What is so hard for people to understand, dude? It's not, you know what's not cool? It's also not cool to have a genocide. That's not cool either. That's not cool. But all those things, it's like everybody has it's like nuance, Ralph.
Yeah.
There can be no details. There can be no little gray areas, no little details. Everything's black and white. Everything's broad strokes. And you lose so much culture. You lose so much heritage. You lose so many people, dude. You lose good people with that kind of thinking, you know?
Yeah. Like you say, I don't think it's right to attack one specific group or like a religion or whatever, you know?
Or it's more important to be correct in your speech.
Yeah.
Attack a genocide, attack the people perpetuating it, okay? Don't attack anybody kind of adjacent to it. Attack the very specific group of people that are perpetuating a very evil thing on this planet right now. And that would be the Likud party. But do you know how many of these idiots who talk about Zionists, they probably don't even know what the Likud party is. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know that. They haven't taken the time to educate their stupid little bird brains about it because they're too busy going, do you want to subscribe and like and click my content? Like your
I mean, okay. So like Trump almost got his whole staff killed like last week or last month or whatever it was.
Crazy, dude. Where he was hiding in the little catering van or whatever.
Yeah.
He left Marco Rubio to die.
Yeah.
He was like, Marco, you're staying in the death mobile, dude.
He's like, but Hegsip, we gotta save Hegsip.
Yeah, but he saved that little blonde assistant of his. You know what I'm saying? He made sure she made it out with him.
Yeah, he knew who to choose, who to sacrifice.
Ralph, it's we've done almost an hour. I got 1%. I'm gonna hang up before I lose you.
Sounds good. Catch you later.
Good job, buddy. Talk soon.
Man,
maybe we'll do 3 in a row tomorrow.
Okay, I'm down.
Bye.
Later, bye. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. But I think we can wrap this one up for today. For Radio Rapid Friends, for JC. I can find the right button. That button always escapes me at the end. There we go. Now we're going to say thank you, and that is all.
Once upon a time, not that long ago, everyone would gather round their transistor radios. There were zoo crews and shock jocks and boss jocks and pranks. There were callers and prizes, people with weird names. But that time it has faded, now there's podcasting wars. Every ad is for dick pills, big pharma and porn. Even now there are days when all you need is a laugh. Thank God there's one DJ left, he's Radio Ralph. Now the red light is on, so just tune on in. Welcome to the show with Radio Ralph and his friends.